Welcome to the first class of Game Changer Yoga, the course for soccer players. I am so excited that you decided to join me on this journey. I've been working on this for many long months, maybe a year. The big idea is to connect athletes to the amazing practice of yoga, that through this practice you can really maximize the potential of your body. And today, by joining me, you definitely did the first step, and I'm sure you're going to see the results very soon if you stay with this practice. So today's first class is a full body flow. We'll work on different areas. The key areas we work on in this course is usually the hips, hip joints, and the hamstrings. These, for me, are the key for you soccer players to prevent injuries, to have bigger range of motion throughout the whole body, and to really upgrade your game. And I'm sure you're gonna feel it. So I'm gonna say the most important thing, and I'm gonna remind you every time we begin a class. This practice is about being present with your body. If you're not present with your body, it's not this practice. And this is what will really make the change for you and the difference. So I invite you to remember that. I will also remind you as we move forward. So don't worry. And let's take a deep inhale and begin. So we start in a seated position. As you see, I'm using a cushion. You can also use a cushion or maybe a block. You can use any other thing you want for comfortable sitting. The only important thing that you sit with a long spine. As far as I'm concerned, you can even sit on a chair, okay? Or you can sit on your heels. We'll also talk about that. We'll be a lot in this posture. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, so you can sit for a little while, because every class will begin with a moment of internalizing, then a breath work before we begin the flow. So we start in the comfortable seated position. Find your position. I like to close my eyes. You'll see me many times with my eyes closed. It's naturally what I do. If it's hard for you to close the eyes, just stare downwards to the floor or to the edge of the mat. Maybe you will be sitting towards the narrow side, so you can look at the narrow side of the mat, the edge. And slowly we're going to move the focus to the breath, internalizing our awareness. It means being present with the body, with what's happening right now. We usually use the breath in order to do that. Slowly letting go of everything that happened before you arrived in this practice, letting go of every future plans. Any future plans. Just releasing the body, keeping the spine long, and observing your breath as it comes right now. Bringing us to this moment right now, which is the only moment that really exists. The past is gone and the future doesn't exist. Maybe you want to focus on the air coming in and out the nostrils. Maybe you focus on the rise and fall of the abdomen or the chest. Whatever helps you connect to the breath. You can also connect to the sensation of your sitting bones and the ground. Just for a moment to bring you to the present. Today I'm gonna explain a little bit more as it's the first class. Just being with your breath. Maybe checking in, is my jaw relaxed? Are my shoulders relaxed? If your mind wanders into thought, just notice that it happens and bring it back to the breath. And now that we're fully present, we're going to move the awareness to the toes And take about 1 minute to scan the body. So we'll scan the body from the toes all the way up through the body to the top of the head. Just checking in the body, feeling any sensation that is alive in the body. If you have a very dominant sensation, don't stop, just notice it and keep going. For instance, if I feel a pain in my knee, I say pain in the knee and keep going up my thigh and up the body. Let's take about 15 more seconds until we finish, if you haven't finished already. And we're going to move to the breath work. So we're going to do a breath work exercise. Today is a very simple one to begin with. You can keep your eyes open for the breath work, or just open your eyes and stare softly again. So we're going to deepen the breath, slowly letting more air come in and out. And during the whole practice, from the beginning till end, unless I said otherwise, we're going to inhale and exhale only through the nose, unless you're too blocked. But all the breathing in this yoga and the yoga practice is through the nose. The mouth can and should be closed. So we deepen the breath. And let's take an inhale together and exhale all the air outside. And we're going to inhale as deep as possible and hold the air inside for 10 seconds. And release, taking a few natural breaths. And we're going to take another breath hold, this time 20 seconds. So let's inhale and exhale all the air outside. And inhale as deep as possible to hold for 20 seconds. Very common when you hold the air inside that we start getting more tense in the body. So try to release the body as you hold the air inside. 10 more seconds. And release, coming back to the natural breath. And let's do the last breath retention. Let's inhale together and exhale the air outside. And inhale as deep as possible to hold. 30 seconds. Relaxing the body. If at some point you feel it's too much for you to hold, just come back to your natural breath. A little tip to hold the air longer inside. Try to release tension in the body. That usually gives you a few more seconds. And release. Beautiful job. And we're gonna begin in a tabletop position. So hands are under the shoulders and the knees are under the hip joints. With the inhale, we arch the back and look up. Exhale, we round the back, look inside. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, push the mat, shoulder blades apart. Make sure your fingers are wide open. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round. We're connecting the breath to the movement. This is another key component of this practice. Inhale up and exhale back to the center. From here, let's inhale, tuck the toes, and exhale, we push back into downward facing dog, and we're gonna walk the dog. So you have the video specifically about downward facing dog. I hope that you watched it. If not, you can watch it later. I will say that you want your spine to be long, remember that, and the knees can be as bent as needed. We always start to warm up with a little bit of walking the dog, which means alternating the heels to the ground. At some point we can stop. The gaze will be between the knees or higher to the belly button. I can straighten my knees without rounding my back, so I'm gonna do it. With the next inhalation, we're gonna bring the right leg outside of the right hand and drop the right knee. Maybe come to our fingers to open the chest a little bit forward and take some front and back movement. I'm gonna start going into that hip. As I said, the hip will be one of the key places we work on through this course. Let's stop the movement, bring the right leg back. Inhale here, exhale to down dog. And exhale to bring the left leg outside of the left hand, drop the right knee down. And again, we take front and back movement, opening the chest forward, just softening the other hip, the other side, starting to prepare the body for the practice. Bringing the left knee next to the right. Inhale to tuck the toes, exhale to push. Back into down dog one more time. One last walk. And let this walk turn into a walk forward. And exhaling, we fold forward, letting the head be heavy, holding the opposite elbows, taking side to side movements. Maybe yes and no movements with the head. And slowly we come up to stand vertebra by vertebra. The head will be last to come up. Stepping to the front of the mat, the feet can be parallel to each other. Spreading the toes. I want you to have your toes active. Don't forget about your toes. Straight knee, palms facing forward. Every time we move to stand in the beginning of the practice, try to come to this posture. Open the chest. Let's inhale to bring the hands up through the sides and arch the back, beginning our first sun salutation. Exhaling, we hinge all the way forward. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, the back is straight, parallel to the ground. We look forward and down. With the exhale, we fold forward again. Inhaling, sending the right leg back and the knee down. And exhaling to soften and bending the front knee. The inhale, we move into plank. Exhale, knees down, chest down, chin down, elbows close to the body. Inhale, flip the ankles, open the chest, shoulders down, cobra. Exhale, push back to down dog. Look between your knees or to your navel. You can keep walking the dog if you want, or have it steady. Keep your spine long. Inhale, we bring the right leg forward. Exhale, the left leg joins the right. Inhale all the way up. Look up. And exhale. We bend all the way forward again to take the other side. Inhale, straighten the back, half lift. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, left leg back, knee down. Exhale, bend the front knee, maybe look forward. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale and exhale here. And the next inhale, left leg forward. And exhale, the right joins from forward fold. We inhale all the way up. And exhale to bring the hands through the center to the center of the heart. Inhale and exhale here. Let's take the second round. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, we fold all the way forward. Knees can be soft here. You want to bring the stomach towards the thighs. You don't want to straighten the knees if it's too much for you. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, fold forward again. Always the knees can be soft. Inhale, right leg back, knee down. Exhale, bend the front knee, deepen the stretch. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees down, chest down, chin down. Inhale, cobra, shoulders down. Exhale, push back, down dog. Look between your knees and remember spine long, knees soft. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg joins into forward fold. Inhale, up, look up. Exhale, we fold forward all the way, starting to warm up the body, go into these hamstrings and hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg back, knee down. Exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, flip your ankles, open your chest, look up. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale to bring the left leg forward and the right leg joins. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, bring the hands down through the center to the center of the heart. Inhale and exhale here. The next inhale, we bring the hands all the way up. Look up. Exhale, forward fold. Knees soft. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, this time you're gonna step both legs back into plank. Exhale, coming down to the mat without touching it. Inhale, upward facing dog. It's like cobra, but without touching the mat. If you need to touch the mat, it's okay. And exhale, we push one more time back to downward facing dog. Let's inhale to bring the right leg forward between the hands. And we're gonna come up into a crescent lunge. It means lunge with the back foot on the toes, front knee on top of the front heel. And we're gonna bring the hands to the side like an aeroplane. Inhaling, we lengthen the spine. And exhaling, we twist to the right and look to the back hand. Keeping the stability here, try and twist as much as you can. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. We're gonna work on this active twist as an element you have a lot in your game. Exhale, twist to the right, look back. One more time, inhale, lengthen the spine. Keep that front knee bent. Exhale, twist to the right, look to the right hand behind you. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. And come back and bring the hands down. Inhale here and exhale to push back into downward facing dog. From here we inhale to plank. Exhale, down to the mat. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg comes forward and we meet in crescent lunge on the other side. So hands to the sides. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist to the left side. Look behind you to your left hand. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center, last time. Exhale, twist to the left. Look behind you, twist as much as you can, keeping the pelvis facing forward, but you want to twist with your shoulders. Look behind you and coming back. I'm going to bring the hands down and step the right leg forward into a forward fold. Inhale to come all the way up. And exhale, hands will come to the heart. Let's inhale and step the left leg back behind us so it is 90 degrees to the front leg. You want the front heel to be in the center, same line as the center of the arch or the line of the back heel. Front knee again in front and on top of the front heel. And hands go to the sides, looking through your front middle finger, looking forward. This is what we call Warrior Two. Take a couple of breaths here. Feeling the legs active here, present, as if you're trying to rip the mat apart. They're pushing away to both sides, so they're active. With the next inhalation, lengthen the spine. With the exhale, bring the right elbow on top of the right knee. And inhale to swing the left hand in front of the body and above the left ear. Now the head is continuing the back, so it's not down or up. The head is straight, looking to the side. And with every inhale, we try to bring the left shoulder higher above the right shoulder. And with the exhale, we try to send the left fingers further away into the side angle pose. Now try not to lean too much weight on the right elbow. Have very active feet here. Inhale, the shoulder comes up. Exhale, we reach. And next exhale, we turn back to the mat and step forward into the forward fold. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, hands back to the heart. I'm gonna step the right leg back this time and meet in Warrior Two and the other side. So reminding you, the front knee is on top of the front heel. The front heel is in the same line as the back arch or the back heel. Open the hands to the sides, look through your front middle finger, Warrior Two. I'm gonna hold here for about 3 breaths. Feel your legs active. Maybe you wanna open a little bit the legs or close them so you can hold this posture. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, left elbow on the left knee. Inhale, swing the right hand in front of you and over the right ear. The head continues the body and looking forward. Inhaling to raise the right shoulder above the left and exhaling to send the fingers further away. This posture might not look as I'm doing it. You might be less flexible, but wherever you are is good. And try to find relaxation in your body as you're holding here. Every time you're holding a little bit, every posture, this is for you. When you have discomfort in your body, many of the postures are discomfortable and weird, but you need to find the comfort, find your easy breathing, and find relaxation in your body, although it's a bit uncomfortable. This is the magic of this practice. Let's exhale to twist back towards the mat and inhale to step into plank. From here, we relax the pelvis down into upward facing dog and exhale back to downward facing dog. And forget to look between your knees or higher. With the next inhale, we're gonna step both legs forward and inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, hands down to the heart. From here, we're gonna spread the toes once more. Spread them as wide as possible. Really make an effort. And you're gonna take some balanced posture, so moving the weight to the left leg and bringing the right knee forward, hands on the hips. From here, we inhale to bring the foot to the center and externally rotate the hip, keeping the 90 degrees and 90 degrees in the leg. And exhale, we bring the foot outside, rotating inwards. Inhale, outward rotation. Exhale, inward rotation. Inhale, external rotation. Exhale, internal rotation. Staying in 90-90. And we're gonna take hurdles. So trying like a hurdle, like rounding, taking rounding movements. 3 forward, and then 3 backwards. If you feel you're falling, so try and look at the point to focus yourself and keep your easy breathing. After you took 3 and 3, you can bring your legs slowly down and release. Again, spreading the toes as wide as possible, moving the weight to the right leg, lifting the hip 90 degrees, the knee 90 degrees, inhaling, bring the feet to the center, exhaling to the outside. Inhaling, external rotation, inhaling, internal rotation. We're gonna work these small muscles of the hips, not only open them. This is what will really make a difference for you, working these muscles that usually you don't work on. Moving to a hurdle, so taking 3 front hurdles. If you lose balance, look at a point in the horizon and keep your easy breathing. Very likely that standing on your strong foot will be less stable for you. 2 backwards, and last one. Backwards, bring your knee up 90-90 and relax down. Good job. Shake your legs, bring your feet as wide as the mat. The heels inside, toes pointing 45 degrees outside, and with the exhale, we bring the hips down. Elbows inside the knees, hands to each other and to the heart. The spine wants to be long here, look forward. This is the yogic squat. If you feel you're falling backwards, so put something under your heels. Maybe you want to fold the mat and put it under the heels, or use a block or a blanket, a cushion, whatever. And here you really feel as you're opening your hips, really gonna go into these hips. And you want to really relax the body. Even if it's uncomfortable, this is the magic, relaxing the body whenever you're uncomfortable. When we want to go deeper into range of motion, into stretching, we want to release, not out of tension. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna send both hands down, step back into plank, inhale, and exhale, bring the knees down, and we're gonna sit on our heels. Now, again, there's an explanation in the video, but I remind you that you can put a pillow. I always put a pillow under my sitting bones because bending my knees all the way is painful for me. I cannot. And also, if the point is too strong for you, you can use a blanket under the ankles. But actually, what we are gaining here in this posture is the point. So you want to feel the stretch in the point. The point is very important for you as soccer players. You must know for your technique for shooting and for preventing injuries. So you really want to get into it. You can just sit in this posture whenever you are between practices, resting at home, waiting for the training to begin, or at any opportunity. And just use the stretch. Maybe if we tuck our tailbone inside, we can feel even a stronger stretch here. And let's release. Take the blanket or whatever we have for support away if we do, and move to sit on our sitting bones. From here, we're gonna bring the right leg towards us and hold the foot and the knee and cradle the leg from side to side. Try to keep your spine long. If it's easy for you, maybe you want to bring the right foot in the left elbow, as long as you can keep your spine long here. And we're gonna bring the left foot inside the right foot, sorry, inside the left thigh. We call this key position. And inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, send the left hand to the left leg, and the right hand either stays on the right leg or also comes to the left leg. Of course, not necessarily you reach all the way. You can just hold wherever you reach. If you need to bend the left knee a little bit, you can do that. You can use a strap or a towel. But I'll remind you always that you can do this practice even if you don't have any support, With every inhale, we pull wherever we are to straighten the back, and exhale to go deeper. Let's bring the left hand inside of the left foot and inhale to circle the right hand all the way behind and above the right ear. Like in the standing side angle, we want to inhale to raise the right shoulder over the left and exhale to try and reach, really stretching the side of the body here. Inhale. Bring the right shoulder up and exhale. Try and reach again. Relax the body. As you feel the discomfort, you will feel that you can go deeper. Even if this is awkward, you can just try and feel the stretch in the side. And slowly releasing back. You're gonna sit as tall as possible and send the right leg forward and hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and release the right leg down. Bring the left foot towards you and cradling the left foot from side to side. Again, keeping the spine long. Maybe if you're more flexible, you can bring the left foot and the right elbow. Keeping your easy breathing. The left foot will come inside the right thigh. Right hand to the right leg wherever you reach. Left hand either to the left leg or also to the right. Maybe you hold the knee, maybe you hold the ankle, maybe you hold the foot. Maybe you want to use a prop. With every inhale, wherever you hold, you pull, and you're going to use the surrounding of the pelvis, this tilt, to lengthen the lower back, and exhale to come forward. I'm going to do what I call to hinge. I'm going to use the word hinge a lot. It means to leave your spine long and bring your stomach forward and down. What it doesn't mean is rounding the back and trying to bring the forehead down. This is very rarely I want you to do that. Sometimes you will also do that, but usually I want a long spine and stomach comes towards the thigh. Let's bring the right hand inside of the right foot. I also like to use my thumb here under the leg. That's helpful if you can reach. Inhaling, circling the left hand all the way behind and side bending. Inhaling, try and open the left shoulder over the right, and exhale to reach. Inhale, open to the side, exhale, reach. And releasing back, sending the left foot forward without touching the mat. Sit as tall and forward as possible. You'll feel the front left hip, and slowly bring it down. From here, we're going to move to take weight on our tailbone. Have your shins parallel to the ground. Long spine, palms facing upwards. This is what we call boat pose. From here, we're going to move as slow as possible to lie on the back. Really engaging the core, moving slowly until we are lying on the back. Take one inhale and exhale here. And inhaling back into boat. And again, moving down as slow as possible. From here, we're gonna bring the right foot on the mat and the left ankle is gonna come on the right knee, bringing the right foot towards us, hugging behind the left thigh, the right thigh, or in front of the right knee. If we brought our head up to bring the leg towards us, we're gonna bring it back down to rest on the mat. We don't want the head to be floating. We want the head to relax, of course, feeling the stretch in the left glute muscle, piriformis muscle, maybe taking side-to-side movements if that feels good. Always check in the body if it feels good. Check in. If you feel a good stretch, it's okay. If not, maybe you need to change something. Let's bring the right foot down and cross the left foot all the way across the right. Send the left hand to the left side. Look to your left hand, and with the right hand, bring the knees down all the way to the right, and the supine twist to the right. Slowly relaxing the body. We're coming close to the end of our first class. Really connect to your breath. Feel as every exhale releases more tension in the body, and you can go deeper into the twist. Next inhale will bring us to the center, uncrossing the legs. The left foot will be on the mat this time, the right ankle on the left knee. Bring the left leg towards you, hugging behind the left thigh or in front of the left knee. Stretching the right glute muscles, taking side-to-side movements or staying here. Find a position that you have a good stretch, but it's not painful and your head is resting. Let's bring the left foot back to the mat, crossing the right leg over the left, right hand to the right side, look to the right, left hand will drop the knees all the way to the left. Try and keep your right shoulder rested on the mat. If you feel it's coming up, maybe the knees don't need to go so much down. Wherever you are, try and use your breath to deepen the twists. And inhaling to come back up. Untwisting the legs, staying on the back. We're going to bring the feet to face each other. Let the knees drop to the side into the reclined butterfly. Another way we like to begin or end our practices with a nice hip opener. So 3 options here. One will be to put your hands on the thighs or knees wherever you reach, and not pushing down, just letting the natural weight of the hand kind of open as you release your breath and relax the body. Second option will be putting the hands on the groin and flipping the wings of the butterfly, or just resting with the hands here, or hands can come to the side. As we slowly wind down, preparing to finish the class. And we're going to move to the final relaxation. So straightening the legs, lying on the back, feet comfortably apart, externally rotating the hips, so the toes pointing outside. Hands come next to the body, next to the pelvis, with the palms facing upwards. Slowly releasing the body, feeling as your body sinks deep into the ground, into the mat. Final relaxation is a very important part of this practice. Don't skip it, even if you don't have a lot of time. Just take a moment to release completely. Feeling as your body relaxes. This is the time for your body to integrate the practice. Release the jaw, release the shoulders, any other part you feel tension. You're welcome to stay in this position as much as you can if you have time. Completely release. Enjoying the sensation of post-yoga. This is what gets people addicted to yoga, this feeling of being present with your body, moving, strengthening, stretching, breathing for half hour, 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, as long as you do it. Before we finish, I invite you to thank your body for all its amazing abilities, for everything it's doing for you. This is how we'll end every practice. Thank yourselves for arriving, for practicing this amazing practice to support your body to reach its full potential. You're going to really feel the benefit, and I can't wait for you to feel it and get better as a player and as a person. Personally, I want to thank you for joining me, for trusting me, coming with me on this journey, letting me guide you through this practice. And lastly, promise yourself you're going to do the whole course. Really dive into it. It's only 8 classes. Then you can choose if to embrace it or not. I'm sure the benefits that will bring you, you'll make the right decision. So we finish here. Thank you, and we're gonna meet in the next class.